never noticed this before. It's a fairly large, but I'd say reasonably old too, bonsai. That's cool. You can't go wrong with a good banh mi. Yeah, sweet. It was still a little bit cloudy this morning, but as I said, it's turned into a beautiful day. I missed a lot of it because of my bloody leg, that's right. I ain't going about that anymore. It looks really good. Really nice indeed. Tourists. What is it? Welcome to Vietnam. Jaguar, Bath and Light. No idea what that is. Old mate's having a fish. He's doing it in the rip zone, between the flags of the rip zone. Oh, look, I don't know. I'm not a fisherman. Well, that fishing trawler's gone out. Well, the big red one over there's come back in. Maybe they take it in turns. Red comes in, blue goes out. Don't know. Sounds good. A lot of hustle and bustle on the beach trip today. There's some people out. It's good to see. I'm all good, buddy. Might head up north a bit. A bit of a check on how some of the construction's gone this week. These loaded mopeds still spin me out. Like, holy cow. Xin chào. Fake sunnies. Bags, Crocs. Handbags. Oh, come on, honk. And I find if you also speak their language to them and they offer you stuff, they leave you alone as well. So it's actually good. I know about a dozen words now, so I can't talk properly, but my vocabulary has increased 50%. How good's that? Come from 6 words to 12. Bánh bao, man. Bánh bao day, which means bánh bao here. Alright, see how they're going with this place. Oh yeah. Oh, they got the balustrading and the handrailing up. The frame up for the outdoor awning. Oh, they've finished the brickwork, the stonework. Bloody hell, look at the mess. Health and safety nightmare in there. So I'm not sure if it's going to be an extension to the sushi and teppanyaki restaurant or if it's going to be separate. Not sure. But guess what? I'll let you know. Ooh, a little alleyway. See where it goes. Oh, okay, this is part of the M Villa. Oh, yeah, it's nice and cool through here. Okay, so that's private access down to the beach. Little shower. Nice. carved chair and table set's pretty awesome too. Bit of beach volleyball going on. I reckon that'd be quite cool in summer. Just, I reckon you just rock up and make a team. G'day Fido, how are ya? Just rock up and make a team. Heaps of people out. Oh yeah, got the beach cleaners out with their special rakes, getting the last of crap up. I've heard they sometimes use prisoners over here as well for stuff like that, which would make sense. Be a bit the same like as our community service, I suppose. I wasn't allowed to do community service. It kept me behind bars. All the fishing boats are in. All the fishing discs, whatever you want to call them. Man, they've got a huge wine selection in there. Not wine, sorry. It's all the spirits in the bar. I hope he's picking the coconuts. Getting the coconuts down. I still haven't had a coconut drink. Probably should do so. They're loaded with coconuts, all these palms. And cell towers. You won't get much milk out of them. Yep, you look good, mate. They're making an ad or something. Don't you look good? So, I learned something else the other day as well. I don't know if you've seen when I'm cruising about, some of the ladies are like fully covered, like arms, legs, face with like a scarfy thing, and the Vietnamese traditional hat. The reason behind that is Vietnamese were typically a dark-skinned, not dark-skinned, but a tanned race, obviously because of the climate. You know, no different to, you know, parts of Australia. I know I go brown as a berry. Well, I used to in my younger years when I was not as sun cautious. So these girls don't want to get too much sun and get that brown texture. It's sort of known as if you've got the dark skin, you come from sort of like a lower slash labouring sort of background. So they try and keep the whitish, the lighter skin. They even have creams, and this is typical throughout Asia. They even have creams like whitening creams. I've known that for quite a while, but I've seen a heap of it over here as well. So yeah, just a bit of trivia. Not much has changed with these two. They were doing it more the other day at the very upper level, so possibly the final floor. Then I guess they'll start fitting out with glass, etc. This is how you cross the street or drive down the street with your excavator. I'll have to try this out one day because it actually looks pretty good. Things south. That's pretty feature. Pretty good price for bone meat. And then their bits of fried chicken look pretty good. It's good. Yeah, so 30 or 35 for a bone meat. From there, it looks like pretty good ingredients. That's not too bad. You normally pay. Oh, check this out. That's how you cart your reinforcement steel around. That moped is struggling like there's no tomorrow. They got like 2 tonnes of steel on the back of it. Bloody hell. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, 30 or 35 for a banh mi. Like they're normal. Your normal price on those street vendors is 20, 25. obviously expect to pay 5 or 10,000 more right on the beach there, and outside a fairly fancy restaurant attached to a pretty fancy hotel. So that's not too bad. It's still pretty cheap. Yeah, you did some, you're only talking a couple bucks. So this one's not bad. Special combinations, that's all your meats and your salad, herbs, 30k, chicken sandwich. You can get the best Vietnamese sausage, which is just a banh mi, basically just a hot dog. Oh, a fried egg and sausage. They're the breakfast ones. I haven't tried one of them yet. I reckon a breakfast banh mi would be good. That was what, 25k, so what's that? Like $1.30 or something stupid. $1.40 maybe. Cute little caravan of coffees and juices. Fairly well priced. Black coffee, 20,000. That is basically $1.10, $1.20 depending on the day. Smoothies. Yeah, still heaps cheaper than the still less than, well, at least half or less than half price to the drinks on the beach. How's these electric scooters? I just had a message on Messenger from an Aussie guy I was chatting to from Melbourne. He moved over here, I think he said 11 years ago. Yeah, I was chatting with him. He was really helpful on one of the Facebook pages. He gave me some tips and some places to visit, and the best sort of areas to live and stuff like that in Da Nang, because he used to live in Da Nang. He's now in Talat, which is inland a bit. He's got a macadamia farm. Yeah, he just sent me a message, say, hey mate, how you settling in, how's things going on the beach life, any dramas, yeah, do you need any help, or stuff like that. So it's really good. That was part of the Aussie expats group in Da Nang on Facebook. Been some really helpful people on there. I found that that Facebook page is a lot more helpful than some of the Facebook pages I've been on in Australia. So yeah, no, it was good I just thought I'd share that. It's good to know that people are actually willing to help out, and the friendliness of people over here is just amazing. I still can't understand how amazing the friendliness is and how people are willing to help out. And yeah, and it costs nothing, I suppose. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that. I'm just going to relax, and I still got to put yesterday's video together. Haven't done that yet, but I will. All in good time. Alright, see you soon. I can only sit there for 20 minutes. I was getting a bit sore. So I'm going to go and sit somewhere a bit more comfortable. I just noticed the exchange rate. Not the greatest today. $1 buying 17,195 dong. Has been sitting up around 17,700, 17,900, so not sure if it's just dropped off because it's the end of the week. I noticed the US dollar's gone up a little bit as well. Whether that has an effect, I'm not sure. I like to keep an eye on it, so then I can pick the good exchange rate days to swap over my monthly rent figures. Sorry, I was thinking about something else while I was talking. Can't do two things at once. Well, I can. So yeah, not sure why that is, but like I say, it does fluctuate every day. It'll pick up again next week, I'm sure. Just keep an eye on it. I use the XE currency exchanger app. Seems to be pretty good. I used to use the Travel X one. Wasn't as informative. They would only update every sort of 3 or 4 hours, whereas this one updates, refreshes every minute. No, I'll just keep an eye on that. Oh, bloody hell. What time are these close? I'll come here for dinner. So I closed for a few days last week. Oh, 18k for that black coffee. Oh yeah. What's going on? 18k for black coffee, that's pretty good. Well, depending on the exchange rate. So this, they put this sticker on this morning. I was watching them do it, applying it with the heat gun. This would be something Nashi would drive. Well, they haven't done this side yet. The Nashi mobile. Alright, 4:30 Friday weather update today. Still blowing a gale. The wind just hasn't stopped for days. But beautiful day today. Went for a good walk. Stretched the legs. Had a nice banh mi. Just up at the rooftop now, just chilling out. Thinking about what I'm going to have for dinner. Not too sure. I haven't had a great deal of seafood yet, for a couple of reasons. One, I am a little bit wary about seafood in other countries. And two, and probably the main one, it's not that much cheaper than home. So I'm happy with the local dishes. They're reasonably cheap, they're reasonably nutritious, and they're very delicious. The rain, I think, is held back a bit. Looks like it's going to come in later tonight now. It changes all the time. I was just talking to an English chap up here on the roof. They just went up to Barnard Hills, which is about, I think it's about an hour away from here. They got a cable car and some ancient sort of, not ancient, some old sort of buildings. And I don't know if you've seen in some of the photos, that's where they have this sort of bridge over the side of a mountain, supported by, well, it's not supported by, it's supported by steel, but it looks like it's supported by two giant stone hands. So I'll probably won't go up there this coming week because the weather's not the greatest, but it's definitely on my list of things to do. So there you go. Friday afternoon, clear skies, blowing a gale, still loving life. Alright, so it's the 14th today, so we're pretty much halfway through the month, 2 weeks to go. So I thought I'd give you guys a bit of a budget report, let you know how things are going with spendings. So, as I think I've told you before, I budget $1,100 a month. So that includes accommodation, and then the rest is, you know, spending money, food, etc. General items along the way. So I'm pretty much on track. Well, I'm on track. So paid the accommodation for this month, and I'm probably still got just above half of the remainder left for the last 2 weeks of the month. So it does work. You can actually do it. People say, you can't live on 1,100 Aussie dollars a month. Well, I beg to differ. If you're smart, look around like I did. I spent a lot of time looking around for an apartment at a reasonable price that was reasonable as well. Got that. yeah, I've paid a deposit which wasn't really part of this month's budget, but I'm not too stressed because I'll get that deposit back when I move out anyway. So it all evens out in the end. So yeah, $1,100 if you want to come over here to live, or spend a couple of months if you want to, or 3 months if you want to do a 3-month visa and just come over for 3 months. You can actually do it. Like I've eaten 2 to 3 meals each day, 2 or 3 beers a day. Water's cheap. You get water in the hotel anyway for free. Soft drinks, if you want soft drinks, you're only talking sort of 60 to 80-90 cents a can, if that. I've eaten some amazing food, which has cost me bugger all. Not once have I thought, oh geez, I wish I had more money to spend. So you can do it. It is a cheap way of life. You think $1,100 in Australia, it doesn't really take long to get through $1,100, especially if your budget was $1,100 in Australia and you had a mortgage and fuel and food and God knows what else. There's no way in the world you can do it. We all know that. I know that. So I just thought I'd give you a bit of an update on that. It is doable. Some days I spend a little bit more on my sort of daily budget, then other days I spend bugger all on my daily budget. So it evens out. And like I've said before, worst case scenario, you can get 2 banh mi's a day for sort of $4 or $5. Yeah, it's not expensive at all. The grab cars over here are cheap. I can go, do like a 10-minute drive, a ride in a grab car, anywhere between sort of $2 to $3. It's not expensive. But I just mainly walk. If I know where if I know where somewhere is, check it out on Google Maps. If it's 2Ks, I'll just walk it. 2Ks isn't far. I got the push bike as well if I want to go further. So yeah, it really is cheap to live. So I just thought I'd give you a bit of a touch base on where I am budget wise, because it is, it's handy to know if you're coming over. The week or two where friends do come over, I'll probably spend a little bit more, but then I'll make up for it in the days afterwards with not spending as much. So yeah, I'm not too stressed. Currently sorting out my health insurance, which I mentioned the other day. I'll get that organised next week. Already got the policy in place. It's just a little bit hard to pay for things over here. They don't accept, or for the health insurance, they don't accept Australian cards, whether it be debit or credit, whatever. No, but that's alright. I've worked that out with the representative that I've been going through. So they just send you a link for their bank details. You just go into one of the banks, show them what you need to pay, what account it is, and they sort it out there at the counter. So I'll sort that out next week, and then I'm pretty much sorted. Like I say, 2 more weeks here, and then move into the apartment down the road, a kilometre south of here, back down near Mars in the Paradise Bar, where I know Simo's already booked. He's booked his flights and his accommodation. He's got a hotel just around the road from where I'm going to be staying, so that's good. Looking forward to that, end of Feb. And then Jason's coming over in March. I think he's going to stay in a similar area as well. He'll be here for the last week that Simo's here, so that'll be good. You guys can buy the beers. Oh, I gave you all the advice. You guys can buy the beers. That's fair. Nah, it's all good. So yeah, like I was saying, in summary, $1,100 a month Aussie. You can actually do it. and I've lived pretty comfortably. I've eaten, like I said, eaten some fantastic food. Hoi An last night was fantastic. That was sort of like a bit more than I should have spent on that day, but today I've spent bugger all. So, like I say, it all evens out. So you can do it. If you want to do it, you can do it. Alrighty, Friday night in Da Nang, of all places. On the search for some food. I don't need much. Had that banh mi. It's just good to be out in the fresh air. Love the fresh air. Get down and about. Really, really loving it. I think I might try somewhere else for dinner tonight. I've been to quite a few places in the area for dinner. I think it's time for something a little bit different. I'm actually thinking some Thai food. There's a Thai restaurant up the road. I might give it a whirl. I do like Thai food. It would be nice. Maybe have a bit of a curry. Something like that. Haven't quite decided. But I'll go for a stroll, see where it leads me. I'm actually thinking I'm going to go in here and see what the prices are, because that'll be a good way to spend an hour or two, whether it be with a second player or just on my own. Play some pool. I'm going to check it out. Yeah, not too bad. Wouldn't be a bad spot to spend an hour or so. Chill out. Hitting a few balls around the table. So I reckon I'm going to check this place out. See how it goes. Can't be that bad, surely. Xin chào. Alrighty. Hook food and beer. It says Thai food, but I think it's a bit of a mix. But hey, that's okay. Nothing wrong with the mix. Check out the nightlife. Well, the lights, nightlife. It really is Miami in Vietnam. G'day, Woofer. How are you? Who's a good boy? Oh, cool. We're lost again. We're the local. I know where I'm going. Haven't been any though. Looks pretty good. Yeah. Apparently we're going to find some dinner.
That's
Yeah. But I don't know. Seems like a wild goose chase to me. Oh, some goose would be good. Similar to duck. I do like a good goose. I'd actually like to have a goose as a pet. They make really good guard geese. I was going to say dog, but it wouldn't have worked. I've always wanted to have a place with a couple of geese. I got chased by a goose when I was about 6 or 7, probably 7. It really wasn't good. Scared the living bejesus out of me. Up in North Queensland. Keep him long. Come on, mate. I think you're talking yourself up a bit.
Bia.
LaRue.
Ladu.
Bin La.
Ladu.
Yeah, LaRue. Bin Le. Yeah,
Bạc.
I can read. Silly sausage. Bin le.
Bên.
Bin. So,
Đây.
this is le with their phone. Like, that's really handy. I know where I'm going. Where are you going?
Sàn.
Oh, alright. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. You got me in the middle of a frickin' roundabout.
Giờ mình thẳng đường là xuống không bị ăn.
Alright. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Bang. Bang. Yeah. Well, let's just get across. We might have not even make it across the road yet. We're in the middle of a frickin' roundabout on the main street from the city. Alright, so I knew where it was going, but I was told, no, go this way. So, Google Maps, if you're out there, don't ever employ La as one of your directors or directive people. As you saw before, she was lost. I knew exactly where I was, but really got us killed. We're in the middle of a freaking roundabout. Oh man. But it is a beautiful night. Nice breeze, nice and cool. Looking forward to something to eat. Apparently we're not doing Thai food. I went to the Thai food place on my own. Then Led decided to join. She wasn't happy. So, after walking 58 kilometres in a circle, we'll probably come back to the same spot we were. I'll let you know. Now we're in some back alley. I got no idea where we're going. This is basically just behind where we were about half an hour ago. But look, it's good. Fresh air, walking. Oh, ow! Got a friend with me. I'm actually looking forward to that rabbit. I'd love to know how they cook the rabbit in Vietnam. It'd be quite interesting. Right, so to give you some perspective,
Cái chị mà lon tay gơ bạc á.
they're little people, so my knees are above the tabletop. I'm sitting in a kiddie chair that I reckon if I stood up, I'll take the chair with me, but it smells good. Got the upgrade to the bigger table. I couldn't sit down on the floor. Alright, so we've ended up with, I think, half a chicken off the rotisserie. It smells freaking awesome. It's steaming hot. And just doing the old check over. For those of you that are familiar with working up north, you know about the classic Sodexo medium rare chicken they used to service at camps. I can tell you right now, this is cooked properly. Oh, we got some salad, chilies, soy. Oh, I'm gonna get served up. Look at that. Freaking amazing. That's one way of looking at it. But you know what happens after that? You start thinking more and you spiral. Don't do it, guys. The formwork in Vietnam. Basic form. I don't think it's, I don't know if it's F17 or not. Jace, you'd know. I know as well, but it doesn't look like F17 to me. Alright, another awesome feed. That chicken off the char grilled roast was bloody amazing. Absolutely amazing. Xin chào. Some ladies of the night. Oh, what a waste, eh? But I suppose that's how it is in some of these cultures. But there's no way in the world I'm forking out. Oh, shit. There's no way in the world I'm forking out near on $100 to sit with one of them at a table and drink a beer. Yeah. Oh, I just don't understand it. Like, such pretty girls, and yeah, look, whatever. Each their own. Les gone home. I figured I'd go for a walk, stretch the legs, because it was a bit of a lazy day today. I'm feeling pretty good. I'll go down to the beach, get some fresh air, see how it's looking. Still hasn't rained, which is good. It is coming though, looking at the radar. So we'll see how we go. This restaurant's already prepared for it tonight. Thinking it's going to come in, which, hey look, it could come in at any time. Nobody knows. Sorry about that, the road was a bit busy. Continuing on, one of my local hangs. They're busy. It's good to see. I'd rather that the Vietnamese people were busy than the Korean restaurant places. Makes way more sense. So, gonna head down to the beach, see how things are looking on this beautiful, absolutely beautiful Friday evening. So the place we ate at, which took like 4 laps around the world to get to, it's only be 500 metres from the hotel, was freaking awesome. I got a fresh salad and half a char grilled chicken. I think I had 2 beers. Claire had 1 beer, and it was like $6. Like, where could you go in Perth, right, or anywhere in Australia, get half a chicken, 3 beers, and a salad for $5 or $6? Tell me. I'd love to know. Man, it's busy tonight on the road. Anyway, back to the chook. I remember over the years at Coles or Woolies, depending where you went, you'd get a full roast chook for, I don't know, look, $8 or $9. And I remember when they went up to $10, it was like, $10 for a chook. Now they're like $12.50. And yeah, look, they're tasty. They're great to take away camping. I like taking them away camping. And using them for a curry. Do the old double cooked chicken in a green Thai curry, something like that, or a red Thai curry. But to go out somewhere, have half a chook cooked over the volcanic stones, whatever you call it, barbecue rocks, whatever. 3 beers for $6. Look, I probably paid $1.50 more than I should have. Excuse me. But look, I've spent bugger all today. I had a banh mi for brunch. Well, it was after brunch. It was more like a lunch. Cost about $3 something, and then dinner for $5 or $6, and that's all I've spent all day. Basically $10. Well, been fed. I'm full. Had a couple of beers. It's just freaking awesome. Still some people down the beach, which is good to see. as I said, it's quite a nice night at the moment. See what the weekend brings. And I'm not fussed if it rains. It really doesn't faze me. It's just good to be out and about, getting amongst it all. I reckon, what's tomorrow, Saturday? I reckon, or maybe not Sunday. I reckon come Monday, I'll be good to jump back on the Deadly Treadly. I need a name for the Deadly Treadly, for the push bike. People need to put some name suggestions in the comments. Because I like to name bicycles, cars, motorbikes. I like to give them a name. Let's have a look at the skylights, city lights. It probably is time that I upgraded my phone, get a better camera. I've had this one for quite a while, as I've said previously. Does the job for now. Still fairly breezy, which you may hear or may not. You won't hear, or you might. You may or may not hear the rustle of the coconut palm leaves doing their thing, sounding very tropical. So many people out. So many people just, you know, doing their thing, walking on the beach, sitting on a bench chair, doing their phone or whatever they want to do. So good. Apart from a couple of hot spots like Hoi An last night, so I found out on that bridge area, it was a fairly high pickpocket area. Overall in Vietnam, crime is very low. I think I've said it before, because the penalties are actually fairly harsh. Yeah, if you get caught, you know. Just like Australia, there's so many crimes that the people commit that don't get caught for. But over here, if you get caught, yeah, you're in a world of shit. Which is good. Yeah, I'm all for it. Nobody needs that. Yeah, you can happily walk around the streets at night. I've even walked a few streets and alleyways where I didn't even have any battery left in my camera, so I couldn't film, knowing that I'd be pretty safe. I should be pretty good anyway, just saying. Oh, okay, so they've opened up this parking lot, maybe getting ready for the better months coming on. I think you have to pay though. Yeah, there'll be some sort of fee. It wouldn't be much. I'm just looking forward to a really good day where I can get one of those $2 or $3 a day deck chairs and just kick back on the beach. That's going to be real good. I don't actually know where I'm headed right now. I've just, like I said, just basically come out to stretch my legs, get a bit of fresh air, get some cool breeze. What is it? It's coming on 9:15. So, yeah. I've done the editing for yesterday's video, so I think I might just head back, get that uploaded, and start looking at today's footage. Get that sorted. Oh, excuse me. Oh, man. Chili, sorry. I should stop eating so much chili. Nah, I won't. It's good for you. I remember the days, Tane, if you're watching, not sure if you're subscribed. Not 100% sure, you might be. And Marcus, you'd remember too, those days up in the mines where we just pretty much empty the whole chili and soy sauce dish onto whatever we were eating that particular night. Just went nuts on the chili. Oh, those were the days. I'm not going back to them though. As fun as they were, like I had a heaps of fun times. Like the amount of good times that a lot of us had up in the mines, you know, whether it be on site or at camp, at the what do you call it, mess hall? What's it called? Dry mess. That's the word. Yeah, so many good times. But that one stands out. Just picking out on the chili, and when there was no chili, whew, I'll tell you what, you used to get pretty stroppy. Love a good amount of chili. I've always loved spicy food. It was funny yesterday, even though it was Google Translate, Les said to me, eat a chili, I bet you can't eat a whole chili. Okay, no dramas. So I did. It was a red one. Yeah, it was freaking hot, but it was all good. And she bit the top off a green one, and that was a classic. It's one of those things. Like if you like chili, you like chili. If you don't, you don't. And I love it. So this is low season with just a few people traipsing around, admittedly mostly tourists. And they've got like the cinema thing going on again, and the doof going. But from what I understand from Sammy Socials, another guy I follow, he's a top dude, this whole place just goes off in the peak season, and they have police everywhere, which makes sense. Nah, another great night. I might do a final, I might go up to the roof, see what the breeze is doing up there, and give a final report before I sign off for Friday. I've just remembered, not sure if you're following or watching, you may not be subscribed, but you might be watching. Shout out to Hemi and Dion. Again, another couple of blokes that love the chili. I know Dion, you pretty much scraped out all the garlic dish every night. And good on you, why not? Another good healthy choice. I actually can't believe how busy it is tonight. Although last Friday night was fairly busy as well. The main road, oh Jesus, the main roads are out of control. It's pretty much just toot toot toot, and well, as Jim Morrison said, break on through to the other side. So you can put that in perspective. If you get to the other side of the intersection unscathed, then I guess you're all good. I was actually thinking about having a brewski over there at the Lavender Bar. I think I might do that, because if I get their, if I get their Wi-Fi password, because the Wi-Fi doesn't work on the rooftop of the hotel, but I've seen it pop up in my Wi-Fi search as Lavender Cafe. So if I can get their password, they're normal good for Wi-Fi on the rooftop. Oh, must be half time, change sides with the ladies. Alright, I'm going to go to Brisky, get a Wi-Fi password. So that's not too bad. I got a beer for $1.10 and I got the Wi-Fi password. Winning. Very chilled vibe here. Speaking of Wi-Fi, the amount of places I've been to where they have free Wi-Fi, well, it's free Wi-Fi everywhere you go. It's ridiculous. I've even found with phone signal, it's so much quicker than Australia. I don't know why. I really don't know why. More people, better signal. No Telstra. I don't know. But anyway, getting back to Wi-Fi. Most of the places you go to, the password's pretty much the same. It's either 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I suppose it doesn't really matter. Everyone's connected, everybody's happy, life's good. Okay, another fantastic day. Right on cue, they said between 9 and 10 on the updated forecast the rain would come in, and it's just started to drizzle. They got that pretty right. Still fairly breezy. I'm hoping the wind will die down a bit next day or two, because yeah, really this is up there. The leftover chicken that I had from the restaurant, and it wasn't much, it's probably, look, I don't know, it wasn't much to start with, $1's worth maybe, $1.50's worth. I knew that I was not going to eat it, or I got a big out of it, probably the latter, so I figured I'm not going to eat it. So I gave that to the security guard at the hotel. He loved it. Alright, so the rain is coming in Friday night. Friday is done and dusted. So I'll catch you kids on Saturday.